Hi, this is Simon Chan, and welcome to my No BS, No Hype network marketing training. Members of my mastermind coaching groups can ask me questions on a weekly basis, and today's question comes from one of our new silver directors that just ranked advance from Melbourne, and she asked, some of my leaders in town left for the holidays these days, and I find it a big challenge for me to lead a group of people. I realize I so rely on my upline leaders before. Members are all so different, and I want to help every one of them the most. But I also know that I need to follow the 80-20 rule, and I should dedicate most of my time to the active ones. Do you have any suggestions for me on how to lead them? Thank you so much. And she also added that I applied what you said by not answering phone calls right away these 2 days. It's really hard to ignore the phones. But I learned from it when my leader didn't pick up our calls. Sometimes we wait or we text. And most importantly, we learn to think twice before calling and solve problems by ourselves. And now I also want downline to value my time, also try to think more before they call. Sticking to this new habit now. So I'm glad that you applied the habit of not answering your phone calls right away. Now, at the same time, if you want to add a few things to the phone calls, you can set specific rules or guidelines to make the calls. Right? I'm just giving you a little more detail. So meaning that you can only call me for certain things, right? Don't call me for administrative work, like how to change my monthly maintenance order ship or how to change my email address. I mean, those are things you can go online or call the company office. That's what they're for, right? Or set guidelines where like, hey, I'm not taking any incoming calls between these next 2 hours. Right? Because I'm prospecting. But if you need a three-way call, you can text me. I'll take up the call anytime. Because if it's for a prospect, I'll call. But for anything that's not business building, I'm not going to take the call. But I'll be available during these times. So that's what I do normally. I don't take any incoming phone calls. Okay, but I do. If you need three-way help, you text me. I'll drop everything to help the person. Okay, or I'll do my best to make sure I'll help that person if I don't have another meeting set up. Now, that said, let's see. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought here. The good thing is you're training people to be independent, like we said, independent distributors. So people have a mentality where like it's employee mentality or like the school mentality. You need help, you ask the teacher, you ask your boss for everything. Right? We're not ever since we ask our parents. We're not really trained to think independently. And in our business, if you look at the application, we start up as independent distributors, so independent associates, right? Not dependent. So that's a leadership thing, or you're teaching your team to think for themselves, to go out there for themselves. And in the short term, they may be frustrated, but in the long run, they'll be much, much better. I think from your experience, when your upline didn't reply back to you immediately, you figured things out yourself and you learned something, right? And that's part of the growing process as a leader. So to answer your question about how to lead your team, I would follow what the other leaders do. Follow the template format. Do they have a formula? How do they start the meetings? What do they start the meetings with? Right? This is great. It seems like it's totally outside your comfort zone. So I'm really proud that you're doing it because, hey, you're a new silver director. You need to go out there and do these things. You can't be the old person, right? If you want to grow, you have to continue to grow. So it may require you to speak more. And I would, number one, if you can access a recording, find someone, your old team's recordings and find them and see if you can copy the style. Now, if you don't, then copy other successful leaders that you look up to, copy how they speak, and then you do that training. Okay. Important thing is when you do that training, the team meetings, I would record yourself. That's the best thing to do. Record yourself, and after study yourself, see the feedback, how you can get better. And I'm gonna warn you, the first time you look at it, you sound awful and terrible, okay? You can probably think, you're probably not going to be that bad, but you think you're going to sound bad. But you find ways to improve. And if you really do this exercise of watching the tape and find out even just like 3 things you can get better. Speak slower, have better eye contact, you get much, much better, okay? So during a group meeting, that's what I'll do, just study and just follow the same agenda that you normally do and just do it. There's no really if and other tips. Just go out and do it. And I think you know enough to do it. And it may be good, maybe bad, but hey, we all started out somewhere. I mean, one of my first conference calls was a 30-minute call, and I basically finished speaking 15 minutes because I spoke so fast. If you think I speak fast now, I used to speak way, way, way faster. So just go do it. Helping everyone benefit from the team. Since your leaders are gone, and just put yourself out there. Anyone needs help, go out there and contact me. Maybe you make yourself available. Hey, just come up to me or email me, message me. I'll do my best to help you out. And see who comes up to you, right? I know you love to help everyone, but if you put yourself out there, offer to help, and a lot of people won't take your advice, then hey, you can't help them. You offer to help, they don't help. It's the same thing. I offer people to help, and not everyone takes up the offer, right? So you offer it out there and see who comes to you. And the ones who come to you, those are the ones you spend time with. Those are the ones who deserve your time. Don't worry about the really nice people. If you want to help, and these people who are nice, you maybe give them a phone call, check up on them, see how they're doing. But at the end of the day, they got to take action and do something, right? And then the ones who always call you just to be a professional talkers, just want to talk, then you set guidelines. Hey, if you call me, I got to see some progress in your business. If this person keeps calling you, and I've had that, as you grow your team, you have these people who just want to talk to you for fun, right? And this is business, you have no time for that. So you set these guidelines. All right, I hope that's helpful. Thank you for watching my No BS, No Hype network marketing training. And remember, we're in the profession to help others. So go out there and have a positive impact on someone's life today. God bless you all.